Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about daily activities. These are things that you could do, but maybe more importantly, things that you should be doing on a daily basis. Look, when you come into your store in the morning, what's the very first thing you do? What's the second thing you do? What's the third thing you do? And so on. I say you need a written plan when you start your day off. Hey, let's face it, guys, there's a lot of downtime in the car business. In my opinion, one of the differences between successful salespeople and unsuccessful salespeople is how they each handle their downtime. This is where my definition of work comes into play. I did a video on that, and if you missed it, go back and check it out. So with that being said, let's roll. So what should be the first thing that you do every day when you get into your store? Well, here's my answer. My answer is you should walk your lot. You want to know your inventory like the back of your hand. Why is that? Well, number one, you're going to sell more cars. Number two, you're going to make more money. My suggestion is you should walk your lot 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening before you go home. But also walk with a purpose. Don't walk and scroll and be disconnected. Read your window stickers. It will help you out with your product knowledge. What else? What should you be doing next? I say pass out some good mornings when you come back in. Tell at least 3 people good morning. It'll make you feel good and it'll make them feel good as well. So now what? Depends on your store, but do you have a trade that maybe you need to stock in? Do you have a car that you demoed maybe from yesterday that you need to put back in stock? Hey, go ahead and get that out of the way, man. You'll be in your manager's good graces. But then get on the phone, man. Make some phone calls. Do your owner follow-up. Call some owners. Look, most salespeople make very few phone calls every day. If you don't master the phone, you're just going to be an average salesperson. How do you master the phone? Real simple, folks. You make a lot of phone calls. I say your goal should be 50 dials a day. So based on industry averages, you're only going to connect with about 15 to 20% of those dials, which means you're only going to have about 7 to 10 conversations. Now, conversations, what happens? They turn into appointments, and appointments, they turn into deals. So I'm going to tell you, pick up the phone and make a call, and don't stop until you hit at least 50 dials. Most of your calls will result in a voicemail if you can leave one. If you leave a voicemail, make it compelling. You want to hit them from both ends, voicemail, text. Number 3 is email. Hey, if I'm calling somebody and I don't get them, I'm going to leave a voicemail, number 1. I'm going to send them a text, but I'm also going to send them an email. 3 ways, right? And this is just me, but you should do it too. I'm going to send them a video. If you want to create an unfair advantage, start sending out more videos. So what else could you be doing? I always tell everybody you should be training an hour a day. Look, an hour a day keeps your sales manager away. So what kind of training should you do? Well, how about product training? What about you train on presenting numbers, overcoming objections, closing? Hey, one of my favorite quotes is from a guy named Earl Nightingale. Earl said, 1 hour per day of study in your chosen field is all it takes. 1 hour per day of study will put you in the top of your field within only 3 years. Within 5 years, you'll be a national authority. In 7 years, you'll be one of the best people in the world at what you do. That's like money in the bank, folks. All right, so what else? How about social media posts? Post about new inventory. Post about how-to videos. Post something funny. I know a lot of salespeople that are killing it out there in the social media space. So far we've talked about walking the lot, saying hello to people in your store, making phone calls, text messages, emails, videos, social media. Hey, how about snail mail? How about it, huh? You know, the United States Postal Service, you know, most stores will pay for your postage, assuming you're not doing a large mailing, right? Hey, look, handwritten notes, they're never going to go out of style. So finally, one of my all-time favorites is flyers. Do flyers work? Absolutely. You wouldn't see them if they didn't work, right? So look, your day should be so busy that when it's time to go home, you should be saying to yourself, is it time to go home already? Man, where did this day go? If you don't fill your day up with activities like the ones we talked about here, your days are going to seem like they take forever to end unless you have customers stacked up all day, but we know that usually isn't the case. Hey, get consistent with filling up your days with these activities and you'll see a huge, and I'm talking huge, return on your investment. Hey, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out.